and a good woman stayed quiet. And if she wants more, she's difficult, rebellious, and ungrateful. Literally for centuries, women were told to be smaller, to be softer, to be less. The more I observe women, the more I realize how extraordinary this existence is. Look at history, how women were treated, how women had to endure. You realize we were never weak. We were just never allowed to rise. There was a time not long ago when a woman's life was decided before she even understood what choice meant. She couldn't study freely, she couldn't speak loudly, she couldn't own her own property, she couldn't vote, she couldn't live a marriage. And in many cases, daughters were seen as burdens and sons were celebrated. Girls were trained to shrink, and the society labeled and actually is still labeling how a good woman, a good girl should be. This happened to me before. So some men would give me compliments that, you are a good woman. And back then, I feel so irritated by that kind of compliment. I didn't know why, but now I know. I was being labeled and defined that good woman, a woman who's caring is good, and if who's not that caring is a bad woman. That's ridiculous. And a good woman was obedient, was endured, and a good woman stayed quiet. And if she wants more, she's difficult, rebellious, and ungrateful. Literally for centuries, women were told to be smaller, to be softer, to be less. Think about the women before us. Our grandma, our great-grandma, they had dreams they never spoke about. They swallow words they wanted to say. They stay in situations they couldn't leave. They carried families, carried pain, carried responsibilities without any applause. Everything they did was being taken for granted, but they still showed up every morning. For the first time in history, at this scale, we have options. We can study, build business, earn our own money, say no, leave, choose motherhood, or choose not to. Choice is power, and that shift is not small. And here's what makes this moment even more powerful. We women, are not rising to dominate. We are rising simply to exist fully, to speak without shrinking, to succeed without apology, to be soft and strong at the same time. And that's historic. Here's the most important part. The biggest revolution isn't happened outside. It happened inside our women's heart. Inside the girl who was compared to her brother. Inside the woman who was told that she was too emotional. She was drama queen. Inside the daughter who was never praised enough. We are unlearning. We are unlearning shame. We are unlearning silence. And we are unlearning the need to shrink. We are saying, I'm not too much. I'm not too loud. I'm not too ambitious. And I'm not too sensitive. I am powerful, not because I'm better than anyone else, but because I no longer doubt my right to exist fully. Us being proud of being a woman doesn't mean rejecting softness. It means honoring resilience, honoring history, honoring the quiet strength that carried us here. We're not done rising. We're just beginning. So yes, I am proud to be a woman, and you should too. Not because it's easy, but because it never was. But we rose anyway. This is Bibi. See you next week. Bye bye.